Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, it is KingNido here, and today we're coming to you from the lovely Pony Island where the Timbers are hosting the Striating Greens, and even though they are at a type disadvantage, they are coming off a huge upset last round, and they're going to want to look to repeat that here again today as the Striating Greens have lost their last 4 games in a row. But will it be 5 in a row? Let us know in the comments below and we'll send it down. Now, even though the grass types do have the type advantage, like I said, they've lost 4 games in a row, but they're starting out with Toad School and Meowscarada, but it will be the pseudo-legendary Garchomp and Hippowdon starting out for the Pony Timbers, and immediately Meowscarada with the Throat Chop onto Hippowdon for a great hit there. Garchomp, though, is going to go with a super effective Icicle Spear, and there's a multi-hit move onto Meowscarada. It's got 2. It's got 3. If it gets the 4th, it's going to get the elimination, and it does. A successful 4-hit wonder. Meowscarada is taken out on the first turn of this matchup. This is exactly what the ground type started last round. They are continuing that momentum as Hippowdon goes for the Parabolic Charge, but this will not hit anybody on the field because Toad Squirrel is not only a grass type, it is a part ground type, so it's immune to electric type attacks just like the Pony Timbers. As Toad Squirrel springs up high, it is going for a bounce. We'll see it come down the next turn, but out comes Electrode in its Hisuian form. It is the fastest Pokemon in the PokeType League, and immediately with the Sludge Wave, Toad Squirrel avoids it because of the bounce, but it connects with Garchomp and Hippowdon, and Garchomp is left poisoned. That is a crucial status condition to get in earlier on that pseudo-legendary, as Garchomp responds with the smoke screen, lowering the accuracy of Electrode here. Toad Squirrel is going to finish off its bounce though, but Garchomp avoids that attack. You'd think it had had its accuracy lowered as the Force Palm onto Electrode. Great hit there from Hippowdon as Garchomp is feeling the effects of that poisoning it received from the Sludge Wave. Now Electrode going for the Gyro Ball onto Hippowdon, which is heavily tanked by the ground type, and then a Phantom Force being set up by Garchomp. It vanishes instantly from the field. We'll see it connect in the next turn, but first Hippowdon with the Shock Wave. It's gonna connect with Electrode, not very effective on the grass electric type, who's resisting that move heavily, but the Sweet Scent now being performed by Toad Squirrel. Garchomp's able to avoid that attack, but however, the evasiveness of Hippowdon is greatly lowered, making it an easier target. This could allow Electrode to connect with the Ceaseless Edge. Good hit there, but it's also going to leave the spikes on the side of the Pony Timber, so any Pokemon now that comes out onto the field and lands in them will take damage, as that Phantom Force gets a great hit there onto Toad Squirrel. Fantastic performance by Garchomp so far, and it's followed up by the Crush Claw, but Toad Squirrel is able to hold on. It does have its defense low, but it is easily in knockout range at the moment, and it responds with a Heal Pulse. What is it thinking? It's just restored the health of Garchomp back to full strength. In fact, that poisoning will cut back into that health of Garchomp, but I do not know what Toad Squirrel is thinking. It must want to be on the side of the Pony Timbers. As a Reflect type from Electrode, it is now a Dragon ground type, copying the typing of the pseudo-legendary Garchomp, who performs the Morning Sun here. That beautiful sunlight is going to restore Garchomp back to full strength again. Mind you, that poisoning will take it back down as the Acid Spray onto Toad Squirrel. Critical hit from Hippowdon, and it gets the elimination. This is a fantastic start for the Pony Timbers. The Striating Greens need to capitalize on this type advantage, as Garchomp still feeling the effects of that poisoning, and out comes Rillaboom for the Striating Greens. And we get a super effective Ice Spinner from Electrode onto Hippowdon. Hippowdon holds on. No, this is going to allow Garchomp to go for a Blizzard. This will be super effective, but Electrode avoids it, and it would have been quad super effective as well, as Rillaboom takes huge damage from that. It responds with the Ceaseless Edge onto Garchomp. That Rough Skin ability is activated, so Rillaboom will be hurt, and there's more spikes being thrown out on the side of the Pony Timbers here. Hippowdon now looking to capitalize, goes for a stockpile. It's going to boost its defense here. Hippowdon has that 118 base defense, so it's got 112 base attack, so it is a very physical Pokemon, as are a lot of Pokemon on the side of the Pony Timbers, which makes it quite surprising that they're having such a bad season so far. They're actually sitting in 17th place. Striating Greens are in 16th, as that Metal Sound is avoided by Garchomp from Electrode. That lowered accuracy finally coming into play. This allows Garchomp to go for the Echo Voice onto Rillaboom. Rillaboom's going to respond with the Fire Punch, though. It's going to get more damage done back to it, though. Due to that Rough Skin, Rillaboom is holding on still, though. Hippowdon could capitalize, but it goes for the Glare. This is going to leave its target paralyzed, and it goes with Electrode I wonder who Electrode will still be quicker than. It does have that base 150 speed, as I mentioned earlier, is the quickest Pokemon in the PokeType League, along with the Cantonian Electrode, in fact. But a close combat onto Electrode, and Electrode is eliminated, so we're never even going to find out about the paralysis. Garchomp has lowered its special defense in the process, but it gets the elimination. That's 3 down from the Striaton Greens. Rillaboom needs to do something big, goes for the low kick, and it gets the elimination of Garchomp. But that rough skin ability is yet again activated, and this is going to eliminate Rillaboom as well. Hippowdon with the Tar Shot, but there's no one to target. 4 Pokemon already down for the Striaton Greens, only 1 down for the Pony Timbers. It's a Bomber Snow coming out for the Greens, Mudsdale coming out for the Pony Timbers, and Go-Goat is going to join a Bomber Snow, whose Snow Warning ability is activated. It starts to snow over the field. Mudsdale's landed in those spikes as well, but Go-Goat with the speed advantage goes for the Mega Kick onto Hippowdon, and Hippowdon is taken out with that critical hit. This is what the Striaton Greens need. They've got 2 eliminations. They could work their way back into this. We have seen it before from sides as the Sweet Scent from a Bomber Snow here is going to lower that evasiveness of Mudsdale, making it an easier target. But Mudsdale responds with the block, so Bomber Snow can no longer escape. However, it's got no bench to go back to now as Sandaconda comes out for the Pony Timbers, also landing in those spikes, taking a bit of damage there, but it is faster than Go-Go, and it goes for the Eruption. This will be super effective, hitting both grass types, but a Bomber Snow is quad weak due to that ice typing as well, and it is a one-hit wonder. It's eliminated as Go-Go with the Night Daze onto Mudsdale, gets a great hit. Mudsdale goes for the Sheer Cold, but Go-Goat avoids that attack, and Sandaconda with the Fury attack, this multi-hit move onto Go-Goat. I do not think 5 hits will take it out, but the Pony Timbers have all the momentum here. Go-Goat is at a 4-1 disadvantage. This is unbelievable. The Pony Timbers coming in with that type disadvantage, and they have dominated here as Go-Goat with the Swift will hit both Sandaconda and Mudsdale. And Mudsdale responds with a Swift of its own, but Go-Goat is still hanging on here. Sandaconda could capitalize, going with the Stone Axe, and Go-Goat is eliminated. The Pony Timbers, never in doubt for a moment in this match, have absolutely dominated this, continuing that earlier mentioned momentum from last round. They get their 3rd victory of the season. They're going to want to look to repeat this again next round when they take on the Opelousida Emperors, who they have just leapfrogged on the leaderboard into 13th place, whereas the grass types have dropped down to 17th, taking their 5th loss in a row, and next round they will be taking on the Olivine Carbons. But until then, Nidorinas and Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe. It always helps out, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I'll see you when you see me.